Have you ever left a conversation thinking, why didn't I just say something? You knew what you wanted to say. You felt it. The sentence was right there. And then, nothing. You smiled. You nodded. You let it go. Later, you replayed the whole thing in your head like a deleted scene. Today, we're talking about why you shut down instead of speaking up, and why your silence might actually be a nervous system response, not a personality flaw. Many people assume that when someone is quiet, it means they're shy, passive, or just not good with words. But that's usually not true. Most people who shut down are actually very aware. They think deeply and rehearse internally. The problem is, your body decides it's not safe to express your thoughts, and it makes that decision fast. We hear a lot about fight or flight, but there's another response that doesn't get talked about enough. Freeze. When your brain senses tension, it sometimes chooses shutdown. Maybe because somewhere along the way, you learned that speaking up costs you something. Maybe it cost you peace or created conflict. So your brain said, okay, new strategy, we stay quiet and we survive. That strategy might have been protection, but now it's showing up in moments where you deserve to take up space. And most don't just shut down, they replay over and over, thinking of the perfect sentence 3 hours later, or script the boundary they should have set. Then you get frustrated and think, why am I like this? Why can't I just say what I mean? The replay is your brain trying to restore power, processing what your body couldn't handle in real time. Your nervous system reacts before your logical brain finishes the sentence. If you grew up in environments where conflict felt unsafe, or your voice wasn't validated, your body may still interpret tension as danger, even if you're technically safe now. Your system doesn't care that you're an adult. It cares about patterns. So what do you do with that? You don't force yourself to suddenly become confrontational or shame yourself into just speaking up. You build tolerance one rep at a time. Instead of saying nothing, maybe you say, I need a second to think, or can we come back to that? You're teaching your body that expression does not equal danger, and that takes practice. A lot of people who shut down aren't lacking courage. They're overloaded. When your nervous system is already stretched with emotional labor or constant responsibility, your body has less capacity to handle tension, so it conserves energy. Silence becomes the easiest option, not because you're weak, because you're tired. And that's what we're talking about in the next video. What happens when your brain is tired, but your life keeps asking for more? Sometimes it's not about motivation or discipline. It's mental exhaustion masquerading as avoidance. Once you understand that, everything shifts. If you're beginning to see your own shutdown patterns, this is where awareness matters more than urgency. I created a free Clarity Check-In Worksheet to help with that. It's linked below if you need a quiet place to think without pressure. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.